the founder and CEO of Ditrop. So based off of popular demand, and people have been messaging to say, "Oh, what is Ditrop agent and how do I become one?" So literally, this presentation will help. We're going to discuss that, and I hope you find value in it, and it kind of help you and guide you as a show you how to go about it. Okay, to start with, so the mindset or the idea behind DTRP, business development agent, is to help individuals who are in Nigeria to help make money on the side. So think about, oh, okay, I'm a 9 to 5 worker, but I know somebody who is a business owner, or I know a company that could do better in terms of their technology or um, web presence. We talk about website development and their social media management, or somebody who generally just needs help with that. That's where you come in. So you are not just referring that individual or that person to Ditrop, you are also getting paid for that. So as we move along, as we dive in further into this presentation, you kind of see the value and what we have to offer you here at Ditrop. So without any further ado, so I want to officially welcome you to this section, and I hope you find value once again. Okay, so yeah, unlock unlocking unlimited earning potential and with Ditrop, and how will that happen? It's by becoming a business development agent. So about Ditrop, so we are dedicated to helping businesses, small business, medium enterprise across Nigeria, and we provide them the tool and resources to thrive in this digital world, in this digital economy, right? Everybody wants to be online. I mean, I'll I'll use myself as an example. Before buying anything online, I will first of all go check your social media, go check your online, see that you are real, you are genuine, you're not a fraud or you're not a scam, right? And I also read reviews about you. So as a business owner, you want to be out there. You want to make sure your website is user friendly. It has all of the right information for business, for users or clients, right? So that is why it's essential to have a web presence. So under that, it's categorized as digital transformation. So, and for you that already have one, maybe you already have a website, but that website, oh God help, it's not giving, it's not attractive, it's not something people want to spend their time scrolling through. Then you need to talk to the business, DitropSME rather. So yeah, we want to address challenges Nigerian SME faces, such as limited resources, outdated technology. So that could be websites, social media design, SEO strategy, digital marketing, and all of those things. And all of this kind of hinder your growth, your operational efficiency, and also we want to make it affordable and make it scalable for you, so you're not breaking the bank to achieve your desired results, right? So yeah, there's a question here which says, "Are you ready to dominate this market?" So as a Ditrop business development agent, so it's all up to you to decide how much you want to make, right? We have people who make 350K per month. We have people who can make 700K per month. We have people who can make 550K per month. We have people who can easily make 1.2 million. It sounds too good to be true, right? But I'm going to walk you through it, and I'll show you that it's really, 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 really possible. So, so how much are you going to pay? So right now, Ditrop, we've productized our offerings and our services, right? Everything is on the website, and you can find more information on this at sme.ditrop.ca. SME S for Syria, M for Malta, E for Echo dot Ditrop. Ditrop is Delta, India, Tango, Rupee, Orange, and Papa dot Carrier and Alpha. So sme.ditrop.ca, and I'll spell it out again. sme.ditrop.ca. So yeah, so we categorize our plans into three category, right? So the starter launch pad, from the name, it's easy for you to know what starter launch pad means. So it's for businesses that are just starting out. Let's say you want to start a business, you want to go into, you want to start selling wig, right? So you're just starting out and you need somebody to build your website for you. You need a social media manager. You need a content creator. You need customer support, right? So think about having all of this, right? Having all of these people in your team will actually make your work better, right? But we're coming back to that, right? So let me just break down what the pay is for. We have the limit, the smallest package, which is starter launch pad, the medium package, which is the growth sprout, and we have vision to venture, right? As the name sounds, it's the premium package. So when a client subscribes, right, you approach a client and, oh, it's they fit their portfolio or their profile fits into the starter launch pad, right? The starter launch pad, you get, so once the customer commits to that package, right? You as the agent that you are bringing the client, you get, for that first payment they are making, you get 50,000 naira. For starter launch pad, you get 50,000 naira as, for the stress. Maybe you've made calls, you've, taken Uber to go meet the clients, you've used boats and all of this. So the 50,000 naira, compensates for that. Then, so subsequently, for every month, as long as the client is subscribed to that starter launch pad, right? Every month, even if it's for 10 years, you will, as long as you are locked in for that deal, for the starter launchpad deal, and the client is paying every month, you as the agent, you get 10,000 naira, as long as the customer remains subscribed. And you don't have to worry about the quality of service. Trust me, every of our client that we've engaged, we've met with, they always love our service. They remain, none has exited. They always like to either upgrade or maintain the same package they are. So you don't have any issues in terms of, you don't have anything to worry about in terms of we delivering, right? We will always deliver. So I've gotten my 50K, my lump sum, but every month on that one client, I'm getting 10,000 naira. So now imagine that you have 10 of those kind of clients. That's 100K a month. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything again. The work is on the trust head, right? You're not doing anything. If you have 10, that's 100K a month. If you have 20, that's 200K a month. So, like you said, it's all up to you on what your you decide how much you want to earn, right? So, to the next package, which is the growth sprout. So, you're bringing a client in that subscribe to the growth plan. You're getting 70K. Like that is our way of saying thank you for a job well done, for all your stress. It entails a lot of convincing, talking to the client, making sure the package fits or suits their need, right? And every month you get 15K for that package, right? Every month. So if you have 10 of those kind of clients, that is 150K. If you have 20, that's 300K. You're not doing anything. And this does not even stop you from doing your regular 9 to 5 job or running your business. It does not in any way affect whatever you're doing, right? So imagine I'm just speaking to people. Maybe I'm at an event, right? Or I attended a function and I spoke to somebody, a business owner, you know, I just brought the client and gave it to Ditrop. Ditrop is managing, you are getting paid, doing nothing, right? Sounds good, right? So for the vision to venture, this is the sweet spot. This is where the money is, right? Um, so if you bring a client that fits into this package, you're getting 100K upfront. If you bring 10 of those clients, that's 100K times 10 upfront first. Like upfront, that's what you're getting. That's 1 million naira if you bring it 10. And every month you get 20K. So if you have 10 of those kind of clients, right? If you have 10 of those kind of clients, that is 200K a month, right? That's 200K a month. And if you have 20, that's 400K a month and you're not doing anything. If you have 20, you're getting 100K times 20, that's 2 million, and plus 20K every month on each client. So can you see that it's achievable? When I say 1.2 million, when we say at 1.2 million a month. So it depends on how you want to approach it, right? And how many clients you're bringing in to the job, right? So how do you earn? So first is you identify the needs first. Like, you're scrolling through social media, you're attending function, you know a business person, you know somebody that is struggling, or even if somebody have an in-house team, right? Imagine what it's going to cost you to build your own internet team. You need a web developer, you need a graphic designer, you need a digital marketer, you need what else? You need a content creator. So at least you're going to pay 200K for each of these persons, right? But we are saying you don't need to employ as a small business owner, right? We are going to be an extension of your company. We are going to be an extension of your company. We are going to be like your everything, your project manager. We will make sure your content are being published as I went due on brand, and we will not post except you approve. Without you will be approved, you will be involved in the day to day. You will see the plans for the month, you're going to approve the content, you are deciding how your business look. So it's not like we are just taking over, and we will communicate with you. You're going to have your dedicated account manager who will be with you. The person is going to be like your PA, always reporting and giving you heads up and everything, right? So that's how we operate, right? So how do you hand you want to identify, right? You want to articulate, then build relationship, qualify, you know, the client, negotiate, then also coordinate. So you coordinate with the client and the job. So you are very integral, you're very important in this process. So I'm going to go to the next slide. So three simple steps to success. It is easy. It's very easy. It is easy. So first you find the businesses and show them the way. Like, how do you do it? Put on, your smart cap and look for any small business around you, from that local provision store that wants to get visibility, that wants social media presence, that want to supply to the big guys, right? To a sole proprietor or a limited liability company. Your job is just to find the businesses, and also um, and have a discussion with them. Talk to them, listen to their wahala, listen to the challenges they are facing in their business. And that is when you plug in the drop. you plug in the drop solutions and show them how we can solve their problem at an affordable cost, right? Then after that, so this part is very, very important. Like clients will always push back to say, oh no, it's expensive, is that so, but we have three plans, so they can pick and choose from whichever plan that we have. They can decide. So we have our starter launch pad, we have our growth proud, and we have our vision to venture package, right? So this is about matching their needs with the right solutions, right? And also you want to discuss with them, make sure it fits their budget. So there is no how every client will fit into any of these three. There is a solution, there's a package for everybody, right? And your goal here is to get their initial yes to say, okay, maybe it's a starter launchpad that fits my body at the moment, and I can upscale later to growth prep. But right now, this is what I can afford. Your goal is to get that yes, and I'm ready to move forward with DitropSME. Simple, right? To the next slide. So yeah, your job is done. Your part is almost done. So you in turn will now book a meeting that is between the client and Ditrop. So and we do like an handshake, right? And we take it over from you. So there are some formalities that we need to put in place in terms of the SLA. So everything you've discussed with the client, we need to put into a document and sign off and make it official. And we are in business, right? So we want to make sure that we are process driven. We don't just do things anyhow. So everybody is in alignment. So we have like a governing what's it called now? It's not coming to my head right now. This book is called oh god, it's not coming to my head. Okay, like a book that guides us, so we are all in agreement. Say, oh, this is what I've agreed with Ditrop, and this is what Ditrop has agreed with me. And when I'm good, this is how much I've agreed to be paying every month, and this is what Ditrop said they are going to do for me. So it protects you, and it protects us, and it enables us to relate well, and we are in alignment, right? It's simple as that. So after that, we will now reach out to you, and you get your first cash. You get your first cash out, your first cash out, and which is going to be big. If it's starter launch pad, my 50K in my account within 48 hours. If it's gross proud, my 70K, I want it ASAP. If it's vision to venture, my 100K. So then every month we have your details as an agent. We have your details every month so far the client is has paid or committing to pay, which we are going to discuss as we sign the SLA and all of those things. Um, you are getting paid your money. You're receiving a lot steady, steady, right? And that's it. And that's just about it. So I hope this helps you. It helps you. I've been able to share light on what becoming an agent, business development agent with Ditrop means. And if you have any other questions, feel free to shoot me a mail or send a mail to support@ditropsme.com or sme at ditrop dot ca rather. Sorry. Um, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this conversation, and feel free to register. Like I said, to register, just visit the website here. Let me move my camera away. Oh, there's no way to do that. Okay. So get started. Visit ditrop.cs /agents, and register, submit, and you can download the kit. Also is there. You can also download it, and I hope you find value doing it. So yeah, thank you, and see you next time. Bye.